And I think we should move on. What?
Another one?
Another one?
Jesus, this is worse than the caves in Pokemon Red.
There you go. Wild Game Pier, guys. Check it out.
Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity, whatever the cost.
Oh, come on, dude.
Bad timing.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Dude, come on.
Untouchable. Keep the lead. Nation.
Boss.
That's so badass.
It is badass. Guys, I'm going to sign off of Skype for now, just because we're going to do this for the next 10 minutes, our wild game.
Mhm.
But we'll do one more caller segment at the end of the show, and that's when you'll be welcome to call in. Until then, just hold off for a little while.
Now back off.
Yeah, just for now, guys. We'll get there in a little bit. So, obviously, our final wild game appears. And the reason we're doing this, guys, is because November is a very, very busy month. And we have a lot more games to discuss even next week.
God.
So, we're doing 3 this week, and we might even do 3 next week. We'll have to wait and see. But our final one this week is Halo Master Chief Collection.
Right.
Xbox One owner should be very excited.
You have Drewgasm. This is going to be mine. It's not Mikegasm. Because Noob Guru, it's Noobgasm. That trailer just really does it for me. I mean, everything in that was amazing. All the remastered areas. We're looking at the remastering of Zanzibar, one of my favorite multiplayer maps of all time.
Yeah.
So many awesome memories. I'm sad Mark isn't here to actually watch this with us because he played so many Halo games with us through the middle of the night. So this is just great. What's really awesome is... What?
Kristen didn't realize that pussy is a bad nickname for puss.
No, I said it. I was trying to be cute, like adding a Y to it, and after I typed it, I was like, oh.
She was trying to say pussy.
I was trying to say pussy.
So what's cool in this is all the maps are going to be unlocked from the get-go, so you don't have to play through the story to unlock them. But I mean, I feel like that was kind of expected. You already played all these games most likely. But what I do like, and this is something that really sold it for a lot of people, is that you can make your own individual playlist.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to play from front to back, from Halo 1 straight through the end of Halo 4 in 1 or 2 days, or whatever you can do it, go for it. But you can also just say, let's say you want to play, a couple maps from Halo 1, a couple maps from Halo 3, a couple maps from Halo 2, in that order. Whatever way you want to do it, you can make that and play seamlessly as if that was the way it was supposed to be done. It will include a copy of Halo 2 Anniversary. Ooh. I know that's kind of what everybody expected, but similarly to how they did with Halo 1 Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary will be a remastering from the ground up of pretty much, I think it's pretty safe to say, most people's favorite Halo game.
You think so?
Time, mainly for its multiplayer.
Now, are you going to be able to switch back and forth between the retro style and the...
Yes, you will. On top of that, not only are you going to be able to switch between back and forth between the old style of visuals, but audio. Certain audio has been changed, and cutscenes. So you can switch back and forth. So what I will recommend, because they do look amazing, you saw that cutscene at the beginning where Halo Master Chief jumps from the ship, goes down to the other one. It looks phenomenal. I'd watch it through the right way, the way it's supposed to be watched, with the remastering the first time, and then watch it again and switch, because there's a little bit of a lag.
Inuyasha says, I might get an Expo now just for Halo Anniversary.
I am. Yeah. I am definitely getting one.
Hopefully they have
I've
really
been wanting to get
bundle,
one, but yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. So anyway, includes Halo 2 Anniversary, similar to Halo Combat Evolves, remaster after 3 years ago, which is 3 years ago was the remaster.
Yeah.
All of Halo 2 is being reworked to provide current gen quality in a decade-old title. This is made a decade ago. Halo 2 Anniversary.
Korean Horn says, sounds like a good bang for your buck.
Oh my
Confident
God,
buy.
that's awesome. So similar to Halo, the single player, you can create your own custom playlist for multiplayer maps. Where the hell was this years ago when we used to play in our friend Dan's basement until 5 o'clock in the morning? I don't think you were even there.
I used to just watch people. My cousin Kyle was huge into Halo, and to be honest with you, he was freaking unbelievable at it. So I would watch him play because he was just it was like watching a master at it, to be honest with you. He would always be like 35 and like 2. Like,
and I used to do that in Halo, especially Halo 3.
Yeah.
Halo 3 was my one. Halo 2 I was really big in. That's how it is at all time. And we would play till all of a sudden we'd be like, oh shit, look, it's dawn. We should go get breakfast.
And I say all the time, what I love so much about it was actually the glitches and the super jumps and all those kind of things. Mm-hmm. And they're keeping those in. It's so great.
And they're keeping all the same great things. So that's one of the things I was going to talk about. I was skipping ahead. But yeah, all the same great mechanics that you love from each entry in the title, is going to still be there. So from Halo 1 with the sniping pistol and everything like that. Now that's different. Go back a little bit. Go back.
I'm sorry.
Go back in the video a little bit. So this is something cool. They've added some extra, even more. There we go. That's fine.
Okay.
So if you look, all these rocks are actually, some are not all of these, but some of these rocks are actually able to move. Some of the maps are actually, customizable in a way. So you can actually shoot the rock down to actually have it fall on your enemies as they go on. So that's something that's added. And if you see, as you can see, the original versus the remastered, that's the original way it looked, and this is the remastering of it.
Night and day.
Now you can play the old original style of these maps, but the new ones are actually renamed something different.
Okay.
I'll get to that in a minute. For the first time ever, all Halo 1 maps will be able to be played online, which is great. This is the first time you've ever been able to play these online. Now, taking the Halo 2 Anniversary further, 6 multiplayer maps not have only been remastered, but completely redone with the current game engine made for Xbox One.
Now, this might seem like a dumb question, but there's some people that might not know. Somebody asked, is this going to come to PS4? No way.
Halo is a Xbox franchise. I mean, it's basically their poster child.
Yes, it is a Microsoft published and developed.
It will not ever, and I have no problem with that. No. And neither do most people that know which it was made for. So
the Korean Horn said there's a whole generation that didn't play Halo 1 and 2.
And I was going to get into that real quick, just to go over it. Some of the maps, like I was saying, this is a remastering. This is a completely new map. So they actually, I mean, obviously you can tell it's inspired from the old version, but they've redone it and they've even renamed it because it's redone. So Bloodline is the new version of Coagulation, which is Blood Gulch, which is everybody's favorite. Lockdown, which is going to be the new version of Lockout that you saw with the falling stalactite. Shrine, which is a new version of Sanctuary. Stone Town, which is a new version of Zanzibar, one of my most favorites. Probably that and Blood Gulch are my two favorite. Mm-hmm. Warlord is now the new Warlock, and Zenith is now the new Ascension. All these are great. But yeah, and I was actually even thinking about that. There's a whole group of kids that weren't even alive when Halo 1 was made that are playing games that are loving Halo and everything like that. Now they play them all in one.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Like, Halo 4 was good and all, but Halo 1, 2, that was when it was a phenomenon.
Oh, yeah.
And they weren't around for that.
Halo 1 was phenomenal. You didn't have online play at the time. No one did really. But you had, couch co-op, couch multiplayer, stuff like that, and it did phenomenally to that. That's where it started. Halo 2 is really what's secluded that niche segment. Not niche, but that it stoned itself into the walls of gaming eternity.
Yeah.
For its online play.
Yeah.
And it was actually, if I remember it, that was one of the first games to ever start map packs.
It was Outlast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was one of the first games to ever start map packs. Mm-hmm. Where you had to buy additional maps to play, different areas in the same game. So Halo 2 was the first to start that. I remember going to GameStop and buying that. Forge mode will be back in this one for all, and utilizing areas and things from all the different titles. But what's really cool is they've added new secrets along with the old ones, including achievements. Skulls will be making their returns, but they've added new skulls to games like Halo 2 that weren't in there originally. So skulls were a big thing for me, spending hours trying to figure out how to get them and where to go.
Favorite Negative Nancy, Stick Breitling, said, I don't think Halo 3 kids care about Halo 1 or 2, but they might now because of all the upgrades.
They might not care about it before because they think it's old, but Halo 2 actually still, and to this day, people that play it still say that nothing can replicate certain Halo 2 maps.
Yeah.
Blood Gulch has been redone multiple different ways, but Blood Gulch and Coagulation, Halo 1 and Halo 2 version, are still the best ways they ever looked.
Yeah.
They added too much to the new ones. While they look cool, they was just too much. So they added all that stuff. There's now 4,000 gamer score in this. So not your typical
Wow.
1,000. It's 4,000.
It's like 4 platinums, if you guys don't know.
So that's crazy. So one game gives you 4,000 gamer score. That's nuts. With this, you also get access to the Halo Nightfall series, which is being produced by Ridley Scott. The first episode was already shown, I think, if I remember right, and it did pretty well. People seem to like it, right? The Nightfall, Halo Nightfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. It's yeah, it's in the middle. It's okay. I'm hearing
Okay.
it's okay. It has low production values. What I'm hearing is that it,
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
so
look
did
as
the
well. as
whatever the other one was.
Yeah, I hear that in some ways it's better than was it Until Dawn or something like that?
Forward Until Dawn.
Forward Until Dawn. I heard in some ways it has some more compelling characters, but I'm hearing also that there's a lot of side characters that are just so pointless and just awful, to be honest.
They'll die.
They'll die, hopefully, right? Yeah.
They'll die.
This is just the beginning, right?
Right. This is the first episode.
Yeah,
It's
so
going-
hopefully it
it's
gets
a-
better.
It's a series, so
Yeah.
it'll go on. But the biggest notable of this is that it includes beta to Halo 5 Guardians, which starts in
Yeah.
December. This is, I mean, not only is getting access to a beta a really cool thing for a lot of people, especially in such a big title like Halo, but it's even more so due to the amount of content that you're getting out of the beta. And I remember when we first found out about this, we're like, are they crazy? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it was
For $60?
E3.
Like, what?
Right. It was E3, I think,
Yeah.
they would now sell this. So you're getting 7 armor abilities on to unlock, which change the way that your character looks and plays and everything like that. But 7 maps.
Yeah.
That's nuts because I would have to imagine that's at least half the amount of maps that will be in the final release.
Yeah.
If not close to all of them. So I feel like it's not even just a beta. I feel like they really want to get tease people, get their appetites wet. And it's not just a short thing. I think it's like a few. I think
it's a
like
few weeks
through January.
Yeah, so definitely going to get your money's worth out of.
It's nuts. So this is a great game. I'm going to be getting it.
When does it come out?
It comes out Tuesday.
This coming Tuesday.
Yeah,
So
this
that's
Tuesday
another
is a
big one for
week.
Tuesday, guys.
So-
That's why we did so many wild games tonight, and that was the last one.